Girls have been let on the ice. Queen City Royals in white are the home team. They will start this game moving left to right. The Junior Canes are in black and will start the game moving right to left. We have a 3-minute warm-up period. We're about 30 seconds into it. So I will get back with you at the end of warm-ups as we get rolling here. Their huddle at the net. Canes now breaking their huddle. Teams moving over to the benches. We are just about set to go here. Royals have their opening lineup out. It will be Stray with Picard and Shin as her wingers, with Bruno and Seeley on defense. Canes get their starting lineup out. And we are set to go. Draw one back by the Royals. Played forward by Bruno on the near side. Picard pushes that through. She will recollect. Stepping wide to the near side, centering feed comes all the way through. Shin collects, turn around, stands on the shot attempt. Pick back up, that is bounced off the outside of the netting by Stray. Picard gets to it in the corner. Sent behind the net. Canes jump on it first, played up the near side. This will be pushed back to Bruno. Bruno holds the zone, dumps the puck back into the corner. Canes control, moving behind their net to the far side. Shin pokes the puck away. She's going to step forward to it. She moves in. That shot had nothing on it. Canes get in the way, clear the puck, and clear the zone. Moving back, Bruno is going to have to hurry back. That will trickle in on Heller, and she's just going to cover and freeze the play with the Canes charging down in her face. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. Won by the Canes to the near side. And Sawaka charges forward on the near boards. She moves into the Cane zone. Steps towards the front. Pokes it towards the net. Puck is loose. And the goalie is down. A little bit of a collision there. And the coach is going to come out and check on her to make sure. A little bit of a delay here while we tend to the down player. She's up on her knees, but still recovering. And she is up and skating under her own power. So the draw will be an offensive zone draw for the Royals. Thomas to take. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Puck one to the outside, chipped forward by Hireman. Collected by the Canes off the inboards. Trying to push it through Sirwaka. Puck gets slowed down. Canes pick it back up and now charge up the near side. Pressure coming out of the zone. Sirwaka breaks up the play, dumps the puck back into the corner. Canes collect there. Move to the inboards. Puck gets left behind. Centering feed pushed towards the front, but the goalie jumps on top of it and freezes the play. Draw to the goalie's glove side this time. Johnson to take. Puck won back by the Royals. Suey holds his own, gives the puck to Bible. Bible plays it forward to Picard. Picard takes a tight angle shot. That's going to miss the net. Puck pushed back behind the net to the near corner. Picard gets a stick on it first. She pushes the puck through the forwards. Falls down on the play. Johnson sends it to the front, but only black jerseys there. Suey steps forward to pressure. Puck comes out of the zone. Canes gain the Royals' end on the near side. Play on the board. Centering feed comes to the middle. Suey breaks the play up, and the shot winds up wide of the net. Suey battling on the far dot. Puck gets pushed deep, and Bible will collect. She moves behind her net to the near side. Her lead pass is blocked. Second effort gets the puck to Picard. Picard sends it across. That's going to be out of the reach of Shin, but Shin is going to chase it down in the Cane zone. Shin moves forward, shoots, and that is just over the goal. Puck sent back to the middle, and we're going to get a trip on the Canes. On the play against the board there. Royals with an early power play, 12:38 left in this first period. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Stray wins the draw to the outside. Bruno collects at the point. She takes a shot. That is blocked in front by a body. Puck goes to Seeley on the far side. She dumps it to Sirwaka off the backboards. Centering feed off a skate. Bounces to Stray. Stray takes a shot. Goes wide. Play on the inboards. Canes wrap it up to the far side. Seeley holds the zone. Puck goes to Picard. Picard tips it past one. Stray charges in. Can't get to it in time. Seeley steps forward, holds the zone, moves into the corner. Tries to get it to the front of the net. It is played to the side of the net. Cleared back into the corner now. Stray collects there. Plays the puck through the defender. Turns around, recollects. Goes behind the net. Reverses back to the far side. Played in front. And Seeley takes a shot that is covered by the goalie, and Seeley gets knocked down for her efforts. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Won by the Canes into the corner. Collected there. Played hard around. That is intercepted by Sirwaka. Sirwaka bashes it back behind the net. It will bounce to the front to a Cane stick. Canes turn up the near side. Strafe over to pressure. Moving up the near side into the Royal zone. Bruno slows things down. Puck ends up on the backboards. Bruno steals and wraps the puck up the near side. Held in by the Canes at the point. Puck pushed all the way to the far half boards. Picard gets a stick on it first. She chips it ahead. That is behind the defenseman. Stray can't get to it. Puck bounces to Sirwaka. Sirwaka plays the puck forward. That is blocked by a Canes player, and it will trickle all the way down into the Canes end. Outlet pass blocked. Picard knocks the puck deep. She's going to go chase it. Sent towards the front of the net, but that is within reach of the goalie, who is just going to freeze the play. Offensive zone draw for the Royals will be to the goalie's stick side. Won by the Canes to the side. Pushed up the boards and then bashed out of the zone. That is going to make it for an icing on the Canes. We will reset, and the draw will be from the same point. Draw one towards the middle. Canes jump on it first. Skate up the middle of the ice. That's pushed past Suey. Canes race ahead. collect the puck just inside the Royals blue line. Centering feed blocked by Bible. Puck winds up behind the net, sent towards the front. That was blocked by Heller to the outside. Hireman collects. She tries to get it out of the zone. Second effort off the wall, pushed towards the point, held in by the Canes. And the follow-up is shot into the Royals bench. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. Johnson to take. Draw one back by the Canes, but that is going to get out of the zone. Hireman now in a foot race for it. She is just going to get beat by the Canes. Played to the outside. Johnson shoves it ahead. She will collect, step into the zone, bash the puck into the far corner. Canes collect it there. Played off the inboards behind the net to the near side. Picked up in the near corner by the Canes. Kicked ahead. Play broken up coming over the blue line. It's in the bodies. And Picard steps in, scoops up the puck, moves into the zone. Moves past the defender and loses the puck in the middle without shooting. She tries to get it to the front. Second effort blocked by the Canes and then dumped out and down. Bruno will collect at center. Bruno moves to the near side. She will step into the Cane zone. Step past the defender, but the puck gets knocked off her stick to the inboards. Canes wrap it up the far side. Held in by Thomas. Puck dumped back deep. Picard challenging in the far corner. Puck moved away from her up the far boards. Canes can't exit the zone on the first attempt. Knocked back deep. Canes will pick it up in the slot and play it out the near side past Picard. Picked up by Bruno. She collects, dumps the puck back in. Canes will collect the puck in the far corner. Dumped up the far side, knocked off the boards, and played out of the zone. Canes move into the Royals' end. Trying to get through Bruno. Cannot. Puck trickles into the corner. Bruno clears it back up the near boards. Held in by the Canes initially. Picard gets a stick on it. Bouncing puck will be moved across by the Canes. And Seeley prevents the puck from getting dumped deep. She turns the puck into the Canes player's skates, and now the puck will be dumped to the backboards. Collected by Bruno. She wraps it around to the far side. Seeley gets a puck on it, runs into a Canes forechecker. Canes get the puck in the circle, turn, shot, blocked by Heller. Follow-up comes loose. That was 3 in a row for Heller in front of the net. Draw will be to Heller's stick side in the Royal zone. Draw one back to the inboards by Thomas. She collects, moves to the near side, plays it forward to Soraka. Soraka bashes it up and out of the zone. Canes pick it up there, turn back to the Royals end. Stepping in his zone, play broken up. Bible plays the puck backwards, pushed up the near side. Soraka collects, moves it off the wall. It goes to Hireman. Hireman kicks it to herself, plays it into the zone. And the play was offside at the blue line. Offside draw will be on the dot in front of the Canes bench. One back by Thomas. She fans on the initial pass. Sui pushes the puck forward on the far side. Canes collect, play to the near side, and now move up the middle of the ice. Play broken up by Bible at the blue line. She gets it to Soraka. Soraka pokes it through the Canes defender, but loses control. Puck played up the near side where Bible will loft it forward. Soraka plays it across. That will be intercepted by the Canes just inside their blue line. Played forward on the far side. Sui slows things down. Puck will be dumped deep into the Royal zone by the Canes. Bible back to help. She plays it to the far side. And Thomas passes to Soraka on the near side. Soraka now collects, but overskates the puck. She has to go back and grab it, and she will dump it in and go for a change. Canes collect in their end zone. Johnson forward to pressure. Puck sent to the point where Seeley holds the line. Played up the far side. Johnson turning into the corner. She slows it down a little bit, and the puck will now be played past Seeley and out. Bruno over to help out. Bruno turns to the middle of the ice and skates forward. She moves in, steps wide, takes a shot. That's going to miss wide of the near pipe. Puck played out by the Canes. Bruno will collect at her blue line. Played to the near side. That is in Picard's skates, but she picks it up. She moves it into the zone and goes to chase in the corner. Canes will collect there, move behind their net. That bounced off of Johnson and went on net, and goalie had to cover. .638 left in the opening frame. Stray to take the draw to the goalie's stick side. One towards the middle. Soroka drops it to Bruno. Bruno collects, takes a shot from distance. That's going to go well wide. Soroka falls down, gets some help. Puck sent by Hireman across, but intercepted by the Canes. Stray turns it around. That drifts wide of the far pipe. Goalie sticks it safely into the corner. Played up the far board. Sealy holds the zone. She steps forward, but can't get back to the puck. Now it's 2-on-1 developing the other direction. Canes moving to the Royal zone. Puck comes to the near side. Sent in front. Heller had to block that one, and the puck is cleared to the boards. Played up the near side. Bruno moves forward. She gets her stick lifted. Recollects, steps wide in the zone. Slams on the brakes beside the circle. And now just dumps the puck into the corner. Canes chase it down there. Grab it hard around to the far side. Sui steps forward to pressure, but it is chipped past her and out. Canes collect. Shot misses the net. Played, puck came all the way out. Soroka collects and then bashes the puck down. That is not going to be icing. Overskated by the Canes off the inboards. Now recollected and moving to the near side. Played up. Picard slowed things down at the blue line. Puck comes to the near side. Bible chips it forward. Now played to Thomas in the middle. That's out of reach. Canes are going to get there first. Bashed off the far boards and out to neutral. Canes play it up the middle. Move into the Royal zone and chip the puck into the near corner. Pressured in the corner. Puck gets knocked up the near boards. Picard blocks the dump-in pass, and now Thomas comes out of the zone. Thomas being chased down from behind. She's going to lose the puck, and it's going to be cleared away from Shen before Shen can get control. Canes move back up the far side. Step past Sui. Center comes in front, and Heller dives over and blocks the shot. Play to the near side. Bouncing puck kicked aside by Heller. Follow-up winds up behind the net. Puck pushed to the near side. Bible battles for it in the corner. Plays it up the near boards. And Picard chips it out of the zone. Canes collect at center. Canes turn back up. All alone into the zone. Moving in. Shot blocked by Heller. And the puck is cleared to the near side. That is bounced off a Canes player and out to center. Canes turn to the far side. Move into the zone. Blocked into the corner by Sealy. Canes pick it back up. That centering feed bounces over the goal to the near side where Bruno will collect. She plays it forward, broken up at the blue line, and now Soroka runs out of the zone with it. She moves into the Canes zone, passes across to Johnson. Johnson gets her pocket picked in the slot, and the Canes will collect on the far side. Played to the point and out, now dumped all the way down. That is going to be icing on the Canes. .342 remaining in the opening frame. Puck winds up back in the circle after the initial draw. Played forward, knocked off the stick. Now played up the middle. Bible pressures the puck to the outside. She sweeps it into the corner. Fanned on by Hireman. And Hireman takes a second crack at it, but that was sent just to the point. Held at the point, shot from distance, blocked by Heller to the inboards. Battle into the far corner. Wrapped to the near side by Stray. Picard collects there. Soroka collected there. Second effort sends it to the point, held there. Shot from distance, kicked aside by Heller. Puck gets played to the point, and that misses the defender. Puck will go all the way down, and the Canes will collect in their own zone. Slamming on the brakes behind the net. Puck passed out towards the near point. Stray steps forward, knocks the puck deep. Soroka chasing down on the inboards. She pushes the puck into the far corner, but the Canes get there first. Played up the far board. Sealy steps up, sealing the zone. Puck centered, but intercepted by the Canes. Pass to the near point. Puck comes out, bashed ahead by Bruno, but the Royals, were still offside. Offside draw on the near dot, just outside of the Cane zone. Stray to take the draw. She wins it to the outside. Picard bashes it up the near boards. Canes intercept, play it back out of the zone. Bouncing puck will wind up on Picard's stick, and she will turn into the zone. She dumps the puck ahead. That is blocked partially. She recollects, turns hard, plays the puck forward, goes to chase in the corner, but the Canes get there first and move behind their net. Skating to the far side, Shin forward to pressure. Shin slows things down, poked away by Sealy. It bounces to Stray. Stray turns to the near side. That is sent on net, and the goalie is going to cover. Draw will be to the Cane goalie's glove side. Played up the near side. Bruno collects there. Her shot is blocked by a skate and bounces out of the zone. Bruno partially intercepts the pass, but it winds up on a Cane stick. Battle in the near corner. Puck pushed there. Bruno sends it back into the corner. Now chipped up the near boards, collected by the Canes, but it bounced over the stick and out to neutral. Canes drop the puck back into their own zone. Played up the far side. Bouncing puck turned forward by Sealy. Shin gets her pocket picked, but charges down in the middle of the ice. Canes recollect and move up the near side. Broken up by Thomas. Canes collect and then dump the puck into the zone, where Bruno passes it up the near side. That misses Soroka. Canes reverse it back across the neutral zone. And now Bruno goes back to the corner. She plays it up the near side. Played back to the inboards. Sealy behind her net to collect. Sealy pressured in the far corner. She pushes it past the Canes forwards into the near point, or near corner, and Soroka will collect. She steps around one and then moves around another. 2-on-1 developing. Soroka steps into the zone. Deeks, pucks in her skates, and she does not get a shot off. Canes clear the danger. Played out to neutral. Bible collects, played forward. That misses Soroka. Canes collect in their own zone. Canes slowing things down, played up the near side. Passed up the middle, that is tipped ahead to prevent any icing, and Sui will go back to get it behind her own net. She wraps the puck around to Hireman. That bounced over her stick. Canes hold at the point. Lead pass blocked, collision in front, and no call. Played forward by Soroka, and now chipped out by Johnson. Johnson racing ahead. She's going to move into the zone and get chased down from behind, and the Canes got a stick in the way of her shot. Puck on the far side. Canes moving forward with it. Pass across the zone. This will go all the way down at the buzzer. End of one. Score is all tied up at 0. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Team switching side for the second. Royals in white will be moving right to left. And the Canes in black will be moving left to right. We are all set for the second period. Scrum off the draw, controlled by the Royals. Played to Picard on the far boards. Card runs into 3 Canes players, but gets the puck into the zone. Puck cleared out. Now a foot race back for it. Canes are going to get there first. Shin races back and blocks the centering feed. Blocks the second centering feed, and now Sray will collect the puck. She plays it forward to Picard. Picard gets her stick lifted, but gets out of the zone. Picard moves up the far side and then gets hauled down. Well, they called a hook, but that should have been a trip. Royals on the power play. Won the draw to the outside, pass back to the point. Bruno hammered it ahead, but it didn't go on net. Dumped around to the near side. Shin will chase it down in the corner. She gets knocked off the play. Seeley steps forward, knocks the puck back into the corner where Shin will collect. Shin's centering feed is going to miss everybody. Bruno is going to collect off the far board. Stepping forward, shot, tipped in front. Shin couldn't get a stick on it as the defender cleared her out of danger. Canes race up the middle of the ice, now moving to the far side into the Royal zone. Poked away by Bruno. And Soraka, her lead pass bounced off a stick to Shin. Shin collects, moves into the Canes zone on the near side. She steps wide and takes a shot that misses by a good margin. Dropped back to Bruno at the far point. Shot in, and the goalie is going to hang on to that one with no rebound. Draw will again be to the Cane goalie's glove side. Canes win the draw back to the inboards. Pressured behind the net by Soraka. Canes turn back to the far side. Played up and out to neutral. Played forward by the Royals. That is chipped into the zone, but the Canes are going to collect in the far circle. Moving in front of the net to the near side. Bible forward to pressure. Bible wins the puck. Puck winds up on the inboards. Collected by Soraka. Soraka's centering feed is blocked. Puck dumped by the Canes around to the far side. Outlet pass blocked at the line by Bruno. Sent towards the net, but intercepted by the Canes. Pass to the point. Now dumped in by the Royals, and the power play is over. Canes collect behind their net and dump the puck out and down on the far side. That is going to go all the way down for an icing. Draw will be to the Cane goalie's glove side again. Johnson wins the draw back. Picard took a shot that missed wide to the far side. Play on the near side. That's dumped past Sui. And now racing back. Bible cutting off the angle. Canes get there in the corner. Puck didn't make it far enough for... Puck winds up in front. And then Heller finally dives on top of it. Dangerous play there. But Heller keeps it out of the net. Draw will be to Heller's block or stick side. Won back by the Canes towards the point. Shoveled ahead. Knocked to the inboard. Sui partially blocks at it. Winds up in front. It's in the skates and now tipped to the outside where Thomas will collect. Thomas moves up the near side. She dumps it safely out of the zone. Collected by the Canes at center. Played back in. Johnson shovels it back out to neutral. Dumped into the far corner where Tsui will collect. She plays it up to Picard, but Picard couldn't hold on to it. Follow-up sent on net, and Heller had to kick that to the side. Dumped up the near side. Thomas sends it down. That is going to make it for icing. Draw to Heller's stick side. One back into the corner. Seeley controls behind the net. She plays the puck to Soroka on the far side. Soroka gets her pocket pick. Puck dumped back deep. Bruno charging around. Centering feed doesn't make it to the front, and Srey will collect. Srey charges up the near side. Cuts to the middle, moves into the Kane zone. Srey still with the puck. She pushes it to Soroka, who didn't know it was there, and she blows a tire on the play. Puck played up the near side. Seeley steps forward, can't keep the zone. Puck poked away just outside. Seeley turns it back into the zone. Racing forward, Soroka gets a hold of it, but can't maintain the handle. She bashes it away from the first Canes player. Puck sent to the point, and now the Canes skate out of the zone. Over-skated initially. Play had to slow down. Pushing through the defense. That will be sent through the blue paint and all the way to the near side. Hireman racing over. She doesn't get there in time. Play blocked by Srey in the middle and played out to Picard. Picard steps wide, tries to get around the defender, does so, moves to the middle, turns and just misses on the backhand. Follow-up comes in front, and the goalie will cover. Draw will be to the Kane goalie's stick side. Puck left behind on the dot. The two centers tied each other up. Played by the Canes to the far side, broken up by Picard. She holds the puck in the zone, turns it back into the far corner. Canes get their first and wrap it hard around to the near side. Sui steps up and gets the puck played past her. Bible races back. She is going to get there first in her own zone. Bible moves behind her net, plays it up the far side to Picard. Picard plays it across. That bounced off of Shin's skate and to the Canes. Canes dump it ahead. And no icing on the play. Sui gets rubbed off the play but recollects and plays the puck to Shin on the near side. Shin pressured on the near board. She steps back into her own zone. Turns back to the outside. Recollects and moves up the boards. She steps to the outside around the Canes defender. Centering feed is blocked by the Canes in front. Shin gets a stick on it. Soroka can't get to it. Johnson can't get to it in time, but it bounced off a skate and stayed in the zone. Johnson sends it forward. That's blocked by the Canes and will come out of the zone at the far point. Bruno collects there. She gets her pocket picked, but keeps the puck out of the zone. Now picked up by Soroka. Soroka charges up the far side into the Canes zone. 1-on-2 into the zone. She is just going to dump the puck to the inboards. Canes get there first. Turn back to the far side. Soroka can't get on the outlet pass, and the Canes come out of the zone. Bruno pokes the puck away at the blue line. Canes get back on side. And hammer somebody on their own bench with the puck. Oh, it hit the ref, too. Draw just in front of the Canes bench. 1 to the near side. Hireman charges over, can't quite get there in time. Puck dumped into the corner. Canes get to it first behind the net, sent in front, and cleared away by the defense before a shot could happen. Play in the near corner, bounce to Johnson. Johnson now skates out, passes the puck to Picard. That is bounced up in the air. Picard scoops it ahead and goes to chase in the far corner in the Canes zone. Canes win the battle, turn to the outside. Picard seals, sends it to the front, and Johnson couldn't get a hold of it. Johnson gets taken down behind the play there, and the Canes move into the Royals' end. Poked away by Bruno, but it bounced to a Cane stick. Follow-up sent on net, and Heller drops on top of it. Draw to Heller's glove side. One back by the Royals into the corner. Collected by Tsui. Tsui gets her pocket pick behind the net. Gets some help from Bible. To a side behind the net. Puck comes to the outside where Bible collects. Sent to Soroka, but that is a little too hot to handle. Played back to the middle. Shot blocked by Heller to the outside. Played up the near boards and tipped out by Shin. Stray charges forward. She gets there first on the boards and then falls down on the puck. It bounces to Shin, but Shin can't hold on to it. Played behind the net to the far side. Soroka charges over, gets to the puck, blocks the outlet pass. Still battling on the board. She gets some help. Play still on the boards, and Soroka steps away with it. She sends it to the middle, but that is intercepted. Follow-up sent to the near side. And Sui breaks the play up and is going to go to the penalty box for the shove after I'm not sure I agree with the trip being called for that. I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty. I just don't think a trip is the right call. So we are going to have one of those weird situations where there is a penalty, but because of what the play was, the puck drop is not in the Royals zone. Because the actual call was an icing, it is played back at the point. Bruno charging in. That is going to trickle in on Sam, and she is going to cover. And we'll see if there's a call on the collision in the crease. Nope. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. 7:07 left in the second, 1:22 left in the man advantage for the Canes. Tied up off the draw, played towards the near boards. Canes get to a first shot, blocked by Johnson's shins. She wraps the puck hard around to the far side, where Bruno will chase it down. Bruno shoots it up the far side. That bounces over the defender's stick, but not out of the zone. Played back in, but Johnson intercepts. Johnson turns behind the net. Played to the near corner. Now Seeley battling in the near corner. Bash to the near boards. Held in at the point. Shot is going to go wide of the net. Wrapped around by the Canes. Held in at the point. Pushed to the inboards. Bruno wraps it around the near side. Canes get to it first. Puck dumped back down. Bruno collects behind the net, and she will float it up the far side. Again, held in by the Canes at the point. Canes step forward. Shot. Kicked aside by Heller. Puck sent behind the net. Bruno gets to it first. She rattles it up the boards, and that is bounced over the stick. And it does not make it far enough for icing. Overskated by the defender. Played up the near side. Seeley misses the poke. Bruno will go chase it down on the near boards. She shovels the puck ahead. Collected by Thomas. Now skating out of the zone. Hireman lost an edge on the play. And the puck winds up over the glass and out of play. Draw will be at center. I forgot to mark it for the Canes, but the power play is now over. One to the near side. Sui plays it forward where Thomas will collect. Thomas gains center, dumps the puck deep. Picard charges in, wins the battle behind the net, but Thomas turned the wrong direction. Canes get on the puck first. Played to the near side. Sui holds the zone. Second effort sends the puck out, and now tipped away. Bible charging back to get in the way. Bible wins the battle. Falls down on the play, now gets some help. Shin gets her pocket picked. Thomas blocks the centering feed, now played back to the point. Collected shot, blocked by Thomas, and played out of the zone. Canes collect at center. 5 minutes remaining in the second. Puck dumped in. Bible will chase it down in the far corner. Bible moves up, plays the puck to the near side. Shin skates over, chips it past one. Goes to collect, chips it past the second, steps into the Cane zone. Shot goes on net, but didn't have much on it. And the goalie covers. .441 left in the second period. Draw will be to the Cane goalie's stick side. Trey wins the draw back. Hireman drops it to Seeley, but Seeley doesn't get on it in time. Now charging down, racing into the zone. And Heller blocks, and the defense clears it out of danger. Played up the far side. That is swept out of the zone. Picard gets a little bit of a trip there. Sealy steps forward to help. Puck played into the Cane zone. Knocked deeper by Sealy to his side on the far boards. Player falls down. Puck trickles on the goalie, and the goalie will just freeze the play. Draw to the goalie's glove side. Johnson wins the draw to Picard. Picard bashes it up the boards. Tipped puck is going to bounce out of the zone on the near side. Sui racing over to get to it. She collects, dumps the puck forward. Shin can't get a stick on it. Bouncing puck comes to the middle, picked up by Picard. She gets her pocket picked, and the puck is dumped into the Royals zone. Sui goes back to collect, plays the puck into the corner. Canes get there first. Centering feed blocked by Tsui, and now played to the outside. Picard charges up the outside boards. Canes knock her off the play, turn back towards the Royals end. Play the puck to the middle. Tsui slows things down. Swept now to the near side where Shin will collect. Shin turns up the boards. Steps forward. Moves through the defense, but loses the puck. She has to chase it back down in the corner. Puck played into the circle. Only black jerseys there to collect. Outlet pass blocked by Soroka. Follow-up knocked back into the zone by Soroka. Canes chase it down. Turning to the outside. Played forward. Bible was on a man rather than at the point. So the puck comes out to neutral. Soroka gets her pocket picked. Bible dumps it back out to neutral. Soroka tries to get it through. Puck bounces off the boards and comes to Shin. Shin turns to the near side. Dumps the puck ahead. And that is going to be icing on the Royals. Draw will be in the Royal zone to Heller's stick side after the icing. Scrum off the draw. Knocked forward by the Royals. Canes step to it, bash it forward. That is off of Hireman's skate and into the corner. Canes get there first. That centering feed blocked. Follow-up comes in front. Swept away by the defense without going on net. Soroka now charges up the far side. Diving play slows her down, but she chips the puck ahead and chases it down in the Cane zone. She moves behind the net, centers. That's going to miss everybody and come all the way down to the Royals' end. Sealy being chased down. She slams on the break in the corner. Plays the puck up the boards. Bashed out of the zone by Hireman. And the Canes will collect just inside their blue line. Pressured by Soroka. Played to the point. Thomas is going to get there. She sends it on net. And the goalie is just going to cover. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Stray wins the draw to Picard. Picard drops it to Bible. Bible sends it forward. Picard gets a hold of it. She steps around one. Moves the middle. Tight angle shot blocked by the goalie. Puck still loose. Bounced into the blue paint. And the goalie is going to cover. Draw to the goalie's glove side. One back by the Royals, collected by Picard. She dumps it to the inboards. That'll bounce off the inboards within reach of the goalie, and the goalie will freeze the play. 1:44 left in the second. Draw won by the Canes this time. Dumped to the near side. That will come out of the zone. Sui collects, plays it off the near boards. Shin picks it up. Can't get through the defenders. Canes will collect at center end, turn towards the Royals end. Playing in the zone, pass across, connects. Follow-up, sticked aside by Heller. Puck sent into the far corner. Pushed ahead, that is behind Picard. Picard battling on the boards. She gets some help from Bible. Puck played back into the bodies. Turnaround, blocked by Bible, and now dumped out of the zone. Canes collect at their blue line. Turning to the near side, puck played back out to neutral. Pushed into the Royal zone. Sui pushes the puck into the corner. Follow-up, sent to the middle, and then cleared out of the way by the defense after Heller got in the way. Played up the near side. Schenn gets it out of the zone, chips it around the defender, and that is not going to make it for icing. Play on the far side. Puck comes free up the middle. Blocked by Johnson. Second effort blocked by Seely. Puck loose, and the Canes will recollect and step out of the zone. Played forward, 1-on-3, 3-on-1. Puck gets played to the outside. Seely gets a hold of it, plays it up to Soroka. Soroka charges forward, trying to get away from the Canes. Puck turned around by the Canes. Johnson poked and then shoved off the play. Now Hireman steps into the zone. Hireman with Soroka to her right. Hireman's dump was partially blocked. Canes will wrap it hard around to the far boards. 8 seconds remaining. Puck held in. Hireman can't get a shot away. Puck turned back towards the outside by the Canes. Collected, and that is going to do it for 2. End of 2. We are still tied at 0. That's going to do it for the second intermission. Teams back to their original side. Royals in white will be moving left to right. Canes in black will be moving right to left. Teams set for the third period. 15 minutes on the clock. Oh, nope. Goalie had to get rid of her water bottle. Now we're set for the third period. Draw one to the outside, bashed forward by the Royals, collected by the Canes defense inside their own zone. Dumped up the far side. That is out of reach of Sui, who will chase it down. She moves behind the net. Reverses back to the far side. Puck played into the corner. Pushed to the middle. Picard gets it knocked away. It will come to the near boards. Picard wins the battle there. Gets some help from Thomas. Played up to the point. Held in. And dumped deep by the Canes. Bible behind her own net to collect. She fans on the outlet pass. Has to turn to the far side. Bible now turns up the ice. And gets swept off the puck. Canes player fell down on the play. And now Picard collects. Picard steps into the Canes zone on the near side. Holds at the near circle. Drops the puck to Bible. Bible gives the puck back to Picard. Picard centering feed gets blocked and goes behind the net. Push to the far side, collected by Thomas. Thomas's shot gets blocked in front. Schenn collects in the corner. That is pushed in front. Picard kicked it, but it didn't go on net. Sent up the middle of the ice. Play broken up at the blue line. Bible will collect. She turns behind her net to the near side, wraps the puck up to the point, and that is fanned on by the defense. And the puck will go all the way down into the Canes' end. Canes collect. Play it up the near boards. Stray charges over to break up the play coming into the zone. She tips the puck back out to neutral. Canes recollect. Puck pass to the far side. Seely charges forward. Can't get to it in time. Canes move back across towards the near side. Canes dump the puck into the Royal zone. It will go behind the net where Seely will collect. Seely turns to the near side. Passes the puck up to Soroka. That is out of reach, but it comes out of the zone. Canes play the puck across. Hireman charges over but can't get there in time. Puck dumped deep. Bruno will chase it down and move behind her net to the far side. Pushed up, bouncing puck will bounce out to neutral. Stray charging forward. She can't get on that puck, and it is dumped into the Royal zone. Immediately turned back out to neutral, where Stray will move forward. She has Soroka on the near side. Pass to her is bounced up in the air. Soroka gets hold of it. Centering feed comes in front, and Hireman can't get a shot away. Bruno steps forward, pokes the puck back into the zone. Canes collect. Played out. Bouncing puck left behind. Soroka plays it to the far side. Stray blocks a lead pass. Puck winds up on the boards. Played now by the Canes to the middle. Dumped deep. That will go wide of the net. Played to the near side. Shot does not go. Royals get in the way of it, and Seeley gains control and skates to the far side. Chipped up. That will be held in at the blue line, but overskated. Tipped out, and now Hireman charges forward. Hireman has Soroka. Gains the zone. Moves wide on the far side, takes a shot. And that is gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be to the King goalie's stick side. Puck won forward by the Royals. Poked on net. It's left loose. It's still loose. Battling for it. Pushed towards the net, and the goalie is finally going to dive on top of it. Draw will again be to the King goalie's stick side. Knocked on net off the draw, and the goalie is just going to freeze and cover. Draw one back. Shin gets a stick on it first. She battles on the boards, dumps the puck deep. Johnson charges to the inboards to collect. She moves to the near side. Passes to Picard. Picard collects, and that goes over the goal. Puck bounced all the way to the far side. And Suri is going to go for a trip. Suri collects her second penalty of the game. They tried to pass the water bottle to the goalie, and it burst open on the ice, dumping all the water out. Draw one by the Canes to the middle. Shot on goal, and Heller collects and takes a little bit of a poke after smothering. Draw to Heller's stick side again. One by the Canes to the high slot. Bouncing puck couldn't be collected. Follow-up shot in the middle. Pushed just wide. Heller got a piece of the first one, and then it was cleared wide. Follow-up shot is gloved by Heller, who hangs on to it. .113 left in the penalty kill. 10:58 left in the third period. Draw knocked into the corner where Seeley will collect. She moves it up the far side. She gets pickpocketed. Centering feed is off of a skate. Bounce now into the far corner. Knocked to the far side by Seeley. Centering feed comes all the way to the high slot. Shot blocked by Thomas in front. Follow-up kicked aside by Heller. Play on the boards. Pushed out. Broken up by Soroka. Soroka tips it up, and that is... Trying to see who went for it. Thomas is going to go for a cross-check. 42 seconds of 5-on-3. Draw one to the outside. Kane's shot blocked by Picard in front. She sweeps it to the near side. Drop back to the point. Shot blocked by Picard. Bouncing puck winds up in the slot. Collected by the Royals, sent to the near side, but not out of the zone. Held in by the Canes, dumped to the inboards. Bible runs in, the centering feed comes in front. Too hot to handle, puck winds up. Bounce to the near point. Canes hold the zone. Shot past Picard into the corner. Centering feed comes in front, goes all the way through. Collected on the far side, shot blocked in front. And Heller dives over and gets in the way. Keeping the puck out. 5 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Draw to Heller's glove side. One towards the slot, shot. Scooped up by Heller, who does not give up a rebound. First penalty is over. We now have 48 seconds of regular 5-on-4. Draw one by the Canes to the slot. Shot goes wide. Play on the inboards. Kick to the far side by Bruno. Played up. Soroka couldn't get a hold of it, but the puck comes out of the zone. Soroka charges forward. She gets slowed down. Now collects the puck. No call in play. Soroka sends it on net, and the goalie has to dive on top of it. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side for some reason. Draw one to the outside by the Canes. Canes charge up the near boards. Moving into the zone, and that is offside at the line. Two Canes players ran into each other, forcing the offside play. Just a little bit of a miscommunication. Draw will be on the dot in front of the Royals bench. Draw one back by the Canes. Bashed up the boards. That will be collected by Bruno. Bruno will move behind her net. 13 seconds left in the penalty kill. Bruno moves up the near side, chips the puck out of the zone. Bruno chasing it down. Canes pass it to the far side. That will be not played into the zone, preventing an offside stoppage. And the power play is over. Royals survive a 5-on-3. Played to the near side. Soroka tips it off the boards. She gets knocked down for her efforts, but the puck gets out of the zone. Canes dump the puck back in on the far side. And that is shot at the coaches. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. 8:39 left in the third period. Tie up off the draw. Puck still on the dot, and Shin now steps away with it. Shin races up the ice, gets her pocket pick. Canes will recollect at center. Play to the middle, knocked away briefly by Picard, but the Canes now gain the Royal zone. Puck moved to the near side. Picard collects, plays it off the glass and out. Canes collect at their blue line. Dumped across to the far side. Tipped past Shin into the zone. Canes recollect. Sui slows things down on the far side. Canes step around. Move to the near side. Can't get the puck to the front of the net, where Sui will play it off the inboards. Follow-up sent towards the middle, blocked by the Royals, and now Picard will step up the ice. Picard has Shin to her left. Picard moves forward, dekes the defender, loses the puck, and the puck will be lofted out and down. Thomas collects, dumped forward, blocked by the Canes. Lead pass blocked by the Royals, and now the Canes will collect at center. Soroka charges forward, but can't quite get there in time. Puck dumped all the way into the Royals' end. Bible collects off the inboards. Played to the far side. Thomas moving over. She gets there first. Played up to the point. Held in by the Canes. Dumped on net, and Heller is just going to scoop it up and hang on. $7:26 remaining. Draw to Heller's stick side. Won by the Canes. Shot blocked in front. Seeley gets to it in the corner. She turns up the near side, pushed up, and that will come out of the zone. Soroka charging forward on the far side. Canes play it away from her. Puck bounced out to neutral. Seeley slows things down in front of the Canes bench. Dumped back ahead by the Royals. That will trickle almost to the goal. Collected by the Canes defense, now played up the near side. That will bounce to Bruno. Bruno chips it ahead. Soroka gets her pocket picked. Canes play it into the Royal zone. Bruno will chase it down behind her own net. Bruno moving to the far side. Puck played ahead. Tipped to the boards. And now shoveled out of the zone. Bruno moves through and regains control. She has Soroka to her right, but can't get the pass away. Canes get to the puck on the boards. Played out to neutral. And Seeley will get there first. She fans on the outlet pass. Canes kick the puck deeper into the zone. Seeley battling along the boards. Puck sent to the near side. Now sent across the middle. Johnson will collect. And chip it past the defender and out. Sorry, Hireman, not Johnson. Hireman plays the puck ahead, but can't get it over to Soroka. Puck bounced back out to neutral. Played to the middle. Soroka over skates. Puck played by the Canes in the middle. Dumped through Johnson into the zone where Bible will go collect. Bible turns up the middle of the ice. And then steps into the Canes zone. Bible moves to the far side. She gets slowed down on the boards. And then gets dropped. Followed by Picard. Goes on net and the goalie will cover. Draw will be to the Cane goalie's stick side. Tied up off the draw. Played forward by the Canes. Moved to the near side. Racing back, Bible knocks the puck away. Picard chips it ahead. Canes collect at their blue line. Playing back to the near side. That is off a Cane stick, and Bible plays it up the boards. Picard can't get a stick on it. Puck bounces to center. Shin gets a stick on it, and now steps through. Shin steps into the zone. Chips the puck forward, but can't get it through the Canes defenders. Dumped out. Too many men. The Royals defender who was coming off the ice saw the puck coming and turned around with the two coming on. And the Royals are going to be a man down with 5:11 left in the third period. Penalty kill will start to Heller's glove side. Tied up off the draw, tipped forward by Picard. Follow-up shot on net, and Heller will scoop it up and hang on. Draw one back by the Canes. Blast from the point, doesn't get through the bodies. Follow-up winds up on Seeley's stick. Seeley chips it forward, held in by the Canes, but it will wind up on Thomas's stick, and she clears the zone. Soroka charges forward, can't get to it. That is offside. And the draw should be at center. Canes making a change. Thomas wins the draw back. Seeley plays it forward, but it is intercepted. Canes step into the zone. Bruno sweeps the puck wide, and it will go into the corner. Bruno gets there first. Played behind the net. Stolen. Stuffed towards the front. Follow-up blocked. And Heller dives on top of the loose puck. .55 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Canes. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. Kick forward off the draw. Scooped up by Thomas, and that will come out of the zone. Soroka charges forward, can't get there. Played ahead. Seeley slows things down, passes it up to Thomas, but she can't hold on to it. Played to the middle. Soroka breaks it up. Play still at center, now dumped ahead, where Seeley will turn to the outside. Seeley shovels the puck ahead. Canes move forward to collect. Dumped into the zone. That is slowed down by Bruno. Bruno turns behind her net, plays the puck to Soroka on the near side. Soroka shoulders her way through one. Puck still in the zone. Bruno breaks the play up. That will trickle on net, and Heller will just cover the play. 3:59 remaining in the third. 18 seconds left in the penalty kill. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Stray wins the draw back. Follow-up shot wide of the net by the Canes. So he floats the puck up the far side. That took a soft bounce. Dumped in. That is going to go wide of the net, and Bible will get to it first. Stray plays it into the skates. Battle on the boards. Bible gets to it, dumps it out and down. And the Canes will collect in their own zone. Penalty kill is over. Team's back to even strength. Canes move up the near side. Play broken up at the blue line. Stray tries to get it out of the zone. Can't. Bible tries. Can't get it through the Canes defenders. Battle on the boards. Bible pokes it into the corner. She sends it up the near side to Picard. Picard bashes it up the wall and past the defender. Racing back for it. Canes are going to get there first. Canes move behind their net with speed. Played up the far side away from Shin. Tip to the middle. That's going to go to Picard. Picard turns. Trying to get a shot. Center goes off the goalie. Played now up the far side by the Canes. Canes play it ahead into the zone and then swept away by Bruno. Bible collects in the corner. Played to Bruno in the middle. Bruno collects, sends to Johnson. Johnson moves to the middle of the ice, steps into the zone, but Sirwatka took an extra step and was offside. The draw on the near dot just outside of the Canes end. One back by the Royals. Floated forward by Bruno. Sirwatka collects, steps between the defenders. Shot gloved by the goalie, who then has to drop on the rebound. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Draw one into the corner by the Canes. That is pushed through Sirwatka, bashed up the near boards, and then chipped out. Now it's a foot race. Bruno racing back for it. She is going to not get there in time. Play comes to the near side. Player is falling down. Sorry, I didn't have the camera pointed at it. Play on the inboards. Sent to the front. Collected in the slot. Shot. Doesn't go on target. Pushed to the inboards where Bruno will collect on the far side of the net. Bruno moves up the far side of the ice. Shovels it to Sirwatka on the near side, but that is too far out of reach. Canes get to it first. Battle on the boards. Sirwatka wins the battle, dumps it into the Canes zone. Canes collect and send up the far side. Sui slows the play down at the blue line, and it will be bounced to the outside where Thomas will collect. Thomas skates up the far side of the ice, 1-on-4. Bouncing puck goes on the goalie, and she will freeze the play. .130 left in the third period. Draw will be to the Cane goalie's stick side. One back by the Royals. Tipped forward, but that is through Johnson. Played back to the line, and Bible mishandles it. Played up to the near side. Collected by Picard. Picard weaves her way through, recollects, moves to the front, steps in, falls down, and the goalie falls on top of the puck. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. One towards the middle. Shin can't get a stick on it. Played up. Sui prevents the initial outlet. Prevents the second outlet. Now the Canes exit the zone. That play is offside at the line. Apologies for the coughing. It's a little dry in here. Draw will be at center from the offside because of where the pass was. Stray wins the draw back. Bruno collects, plays it up to Sirwatka. Sirwatka charges forward but can't get there in time. Puck bounced past Bruno, and now it's a foot race into the zone. Stuff attempt on Heller, and Heller is going to fall on top of it. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Won by the Canes to the point. Shot doesn't make it through the bodies. Tipped forward by Hireman. Chewacka charging forward. She can't get there in time. Puck played to the near side where Hireman will pick it up. Hireman charges into the Canes zone. She loses the puck coming over the line. Dumped back out to center. 36 seconds remaining. Bruno charging down in her own zone. Moving to the near side. Played up. That bounced off the wall to Stray. Stray gets out of the zone on the second effort. Puck drifts to the far boards. Canes get to it first. Float it forward. Pushed back forward by the Canes. Stray can't get a stick on it. Battle in front of the penalty boxes. Canes kick it forward. Broken up at the blue line. Bounces to the Canes. Stolen. Battle at the point. Puck comes over the line. Hammered down the ice by Hireman. 4 seconds remaining. Puck passed to the near side. Overskated initially, and Bruno kicks it away at the buzzer. And that is going to be it. There is no overtime. The game is over. Both goalies collect a shutout on this one. That's going to do it for this. We'll get the handshakes. The 14U Royals' next game is going to be next weekend versus the Canes in Virginia. So we'll be playing them on Friday. See everybody for that one then.